So the first concept we're going to look at, and pretty much the most important one, but the one that we see least used in Tai Chi, is to move the head, okay? This is an evasion concept. I talked about it in the solo training when we were looking at how, as we move, we want to move the head side to side, we want to move the head back and forwards. There is a tendency in Tai Chi that we stand planted on the spot and we just use our hands, and that's bred out of the way that we do the form. The form, we move around, our head sort of stays where it is, it's suspended from the crown point, it's part of that process of lengthening the spine. It's a habit that we get into. But when it comes to fighting and striking, it's a problem, okay? So if we're in a position here and he punches forwards, okay, and his punch is going towards my head, if I don't move my head, I have to rely on moving his arm. Okay, and that's all very well unless he's really fast. If he's really fast, I'm not going to be able to move his hand. So don't hit me, but punch forward quick. Boom. Okay, if he jabs out again, bang. Okay, and again. Okay, I have to rely on being able to do this. And the only reason that I can do that there is because I know he's going to punch with this hand. If it's lots of different punches, it's going to be a real problem. Okay, so the first concept for evasion is to move our head. And if we're here and he punches and my head's not in the same place, I don't have to worry about my hands then, okay? And I can pick when I collect him and start to use my Tai Chi. If he's punching, okay, and I'm moving my head like this, yeah, it's much harder for him to actually attack this moving target than it is the static target. Seems very obvious, but it's often the first thing that falls down when you watch Tai Chi people trying to fight. So we have a little drill for this, and it's a very simple, very relaxed and slow drill. But it's very good for us to initially start to train ourselves. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our feet in line. So if we just stand square like this, our feet are in line with each other, okay? And then I step back slightly with one leg and forward with the other. So my toes are in line. This means that when Conrad's punch comes out, it's definitely going to hit me, okay? It's definitely in range to hit me. And what I'm going to do is, as his punch comes, I'm going to move my head to the side, okay? I'm going to move my head to the side, okay? Either side. And we're just going off one hand to start with. And it's nice and slow, literally this quick. You can even slow it down a bit more. If you're getting clipped with it, slow it down a bit more, okay? And just feel, how do I move? How do I move in a way that maintains my Tai Chi principles? I'm not getting all tense. I'm not getting all tense like this. I'm staying relaxed, but I'm just moving out of the way in an initial basic drill. Now, from here, we want to make that smaller and smaller, okay? So, initially I may do this. I may be really out the way, okay? Really out the way, really trying to get out the way. My feet stay planted, but I'm really moving, yeah? Now, in the next iteration of the drill, keep it the same pace, I'm going to do this. Very small movement, okay? Very small. Now, I'm just moving my head enough that it gets me out of the danger, okay? Just enough, okay? So, I go from a big movement to a much smaller movement. And remember, this is the whole body moving. It's my whole body moving out the way. It's not just my head, like this. Yeah? This is no good. All right, so we're evading with our head, moving our head, using the body to move the head.